How's it going, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Pack Opening and Shuffles. This will be the main Brewers account because, well, I probably won't be making a video for the Boston team for about 7 days, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, here's the first full week of ranked stats with the new skills on Thames and Grandal. Obviously, Grandal did fairly good this week. And Thames was very disappointing. Ended up switching him from Charisma Slugger nothing to Charisma Spotlight nothing. Which isn't, I figured it wasn't going to be a really noticeable improvement, more like probably just better later in the week with Spotlight instead of Slugger. But yeah, that's pretty bad for his first week. 53 home runs and 1,100 at-bats. That's pretty bad. And even worse than that, you can't see him in this picture at the very bottom, Chris Davis. He ended up batting 194 with 51 home runs in over 1,200 at-bats this week. That is just super terrible. So I'm going to be trying to get new skills on him at the end of the video. And yeah, so with the gigantic pink elephant in the room, free agents have been pretty crazy, like crazy in a weird way so far this week. I'm sure the time change has had a little bit of impact on things with the free agent slots shifting an hour forward now. But man, I went back in about 1 minute after the free agent changeover, and that 71 OVR Rio only had like, I can't remember the amount, but there was a ton of them left. And a card like that in a time slot like this would normally sell out in like 2 minutes flat. And it probably took, I'm guessing, probably 5 to 10 minutes for that card to sell out. Which just goes to show how much of their player base has been banned now. And that Mike Trout, you don't see a Mike Trout in free agents very often, for obvious reasons, because most of his years are like 72 OVR or higher. But that's a pretty solid card. It's a Mike Trout, and he's still in there. Well, let me see what it says now. Wow, he's still available 45 minutes into the free agent change. That is absolutely ridiculous. Well, while I'm in here, I might as well do the daily pack. Haven't done that for quite a while. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about the gigantic pink elephant or diamond elephant in the room, if you will. So, yeah, as I'm sure pretty much all of you are completely aware at this point, there was a glitch where those of us that were able to do the first day of this new event, I think they ended up patching it like several hours after that first day started, but you were able to do day one and day two on the first day of this event. So if you were able to do that and you did the other days, then you were able to do day seven a day early, which is when you got the diamond pack as the reward. And yeah, that was a gigantic shit show. So I heard about it, and on my Boston team, I went in. I was up till probably 7:30 in the morning, just spamming that opening, and I ended up getting 300 diamond packs in that amount in probably like four or 5 hours of just grinding that out, and got some pretty nice cards from it. But I don't think I'm gonna be keeping any of them, even though I opened up all my diamond packs by the time they finally patched that at like noon Central Time or something ridiculous. Like there was probably like a solid 10 to 12 hours of that glitch being wide open for everybody to exploit. At least those of us that were on day 7 of the event at that point. And then they eventually, as you all know, they did that like 4 or 5 hour maintenance update in the middle of the afternoon on Saturday to finally yank everybody's diamond packs. They didn't yank any of my diamond players that I got from it, but they basically went in and pulled everybody's diamond packs from that glitch. And yeah, and then at the end of Saturday night, they ended up banning. I think the last count was over 3,300 people. And yeah, that's probably one of the biggest controversies that this game has ever had. It's probably one of the bigger controversies in video gaming, period. I mean, it's probably up there with that EA shit show when they released that Star Wars, what was that? Star Wars Battlefront, the second one, and then they made everything pay to play and almost bankrupted EA because their stock just absolutely tanked when that happened. But yeah, so I mean, my opinion on it, I went in there with the idea that I was going to exploit it, and then hopefully, since I was opening the cards as I was going, I guess my idea of it was that there was a very small chance I was going to actually going to be able to keep the cards that I opened up at the end of the shit show, and that there was a pretty substantial chance that I would end up getting banned at least for like 3 days or 15 days or whatever. So, I mean, my opinion of how they handled it was kind of a joke, although a lot of people say that the reason why everybody got banned for 7 days was so that they could actually go in and yank everybody's new players and reset all the special training, etc. I mean, I understand that, but I don't know. It is what it is, and we got in trouble for it. We got caught, and we got punished for it. I'm really not too upset about that aspect of it. But yeah, I mean, there are people saying that that could be like the beginning of the end of this entire game. Because depending on, well, either way that they handle it, if they handle it light handed and basically just let all the small time exploiters go, that's a pretty significant competitive advantage that they allowed people to walk away with. And I don't expect that to be the case, at least with the vast majority of the players. It is an absolute nightmare to expect a fairly small company to go in and successfully retrieve all this stuff out of over 3,300 accounts in a 7 day period. But, you know, Godspeed. Probably gonna be paying shit tons of overtime. Not that that really matters because they probably pay their entire payroll salary with like 1 day of revenue from just this game alone. But yeah, a lot of people are super upset about it, and they have a right to be upset about it, despite the fact that, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to understand that doing so, you're probably going to get banned for it. So I guess my overall opinion of uh, the packening, as I like to call it, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see what else they could have done at this point. It is what it is. 3,300 players are banned for the week. And speaking of that, I actually heard that one of the high end clubs, what's their name? Man Bear Puigs. They lost 18 out of 20 members to ban this week, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. And a lot of the high end clubs with good communication, basically everybody knew about it. And as long as you had that day 7 available, I don't know a single person that could have done it that didn't do it. I mean, every single person I know that had day 7 up and knew about the glitch exploited the glitch. I mean, you can't really expect people not to do it, even knowing full well the risks of doing so. But yeah, so let me know in the comments what your experiences with that are, what your opinions of that are. Obviously, that's a huge hot button topic of this week, and it's probably going to be going forward for quite a while because that was an I mean, how many times can you use the term shit show to describe it? But that's absolutely what it was, to be honest with you. And the sad thing about it is, somebody at Com2 should have known a week ago. Well, there's people that have done the first 2 weeks of the event, so we gotta change something with the day 7 rewards, but they did nothing over the course of a week, so they really just invited it because of their incompetence and stupidity. So now that we got that cleared away, let's get into some pack openings. And also, I guess, feel free to let me know in the comments if you got any super amazing cards from that whole ordeal. I opened up 300 on the Boston team, and I ended up getting a Scherzer and Gagne Prime. I got probably like a half dozen or so Boston cards, and basically none of the good cards that I got had any skills whatsoever. So I'm not feeling too terrible if I get all those cards yanked from that account, because none of them were really gonna help my team too significantly in the near future. I was gonna have to spend a bunch of skill change tickets that I really don't have just to make a bunch of those players useful. Okay, no diamonds from premium packs. Although we got a vintage, okay. Should have some arcade ones, I would think. Well, definitely got, what is that, 7 arcade premium packs. That's a pretty good haul for the week. I can't remember ever getting 7 premium packs in a week from arcade. No diamonds from premiums this week. Team selective pack, okay. Oh, the 65 pack, that's one that they gave us at some point for the rewards for the event mission thing. Wow, another Jimmy Nelson. Now I have like 39 Jimmy Nelson duplicates that are silver or better. Start ripping open these team select packs. As usual, at least looking for gold duplicates that I can use for Black Diamond. Not expecting much though, even with 13 of them. As I'm really only... Ooh, Freddie Peralta, I'll be able to hold on to that one, because I have the 2021 Freddie Peralta with his kick-ass season. I think his base stats were like 77 location, 79 velocity. Alright, got a gold Peralta. Let's go. Can't really ask for much better than that. Although a player that is actually in my lineup would be preferred, I guess. Oh, and another idiotic thing about the whole Diamond Gate is they decided not to ban anybody that simply hoarded. Um, I don't know if there was a minimum amount or something, but basically, if you went in and hoarded a bunch of diamond packs and didn't open any of them, you didn't get banned for some idiotic reason. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me because, I mean, I don't know what they thought that those players were doing with those packs. I don't know if they thought that they were waiting till Christmas to use them or something, but that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of. So they're gonna punish everybody that exploited that glitch and opened the packs, but not anybody that exploited the glitch and held on to the packs, which in many cases was people that were just furiously spamming that glitch and accumulating packs as fast as humanly possible with the obvious idea that they're going to patch it, which of course they did, and they just wanted to get them out as quickly as possible before opening all of them. I mean, that's probably what 98% of the players that didn't actually open any of them were doing. So yeah, like I said, I have absolutely no idea how they ended up skating without getting banned. Although some of them did. I have a clubmate that I think he said he grabbed 330 of them and didn't open any of them, but he got banned anyways. So I don't know if they're just banning a certain threshold with like, I don't know, like higher than 10 diamond packs or something like that. The whole idea doesn't really make sense to me of not banning people that exploited it but didn't actually open the packs. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know, I have all these normals. Might as well hold on to that Escobar. Wow, a diamond didn't shuffle from 4 silvers and 1 bronze. Alright, let's get that mic fires. That sucks. Ooh, that Boxberger. He had a halfway decent year. 65 base, that's not a bad card. Well, the quality of these shuffles isn't fantastic. At least I'm getting diamonds. There we go, that's a nice shuffle. Carl Pavano, prime season. Can't believe, ooh. Diamond prime wood, is he gonna stay or go? It's almost like they're goading me into going mid-bot by putting all those diamonds in the top row. Oh, he didn't stay or go mid-bot. Seems like it's very rare that they do that. Seems like those diamond prime cards love staying or going mid-bot, in my experience. Okay, let's open up some more packs. Probably the rest, yeah, I should easily get the rest of them. Alright, diamond from Holtz. It's a gold. Hopefully someone useful. Well, that's definitely potentially useful since I have a diamond Lucroy on my bench. Maybe one day in the future I'll end up trying to roll chemistry on him. Not the best Brewers card, so I'm going to keep going. Maybe get a prime or something. And a whole lot of nothing on this. Wow, that's actually terrible. That Tim Anderson isn't terrible, but he's got such low eye, I don't think I'd be able to use him even with the nice skill set. Guess I'll grab him anyways. You never know. Nothing really there. Well, that Blanco's actually not bad. Wow, that's terrible. All golds from a 1 diamond, 3 gold combo. It's a pretty nice photo. I'm pretty sure that's a prime year putts. that's right. I got a few premium skill change tickets, so I might as well try to use some of them on Devin Williams. Oh, okay, last one. Let's go. Let's get something good here. Nothing. Wow, okay. That was absolutely terrible. Wow, they really want me to have barrel it up on this card, I guess. Well, this is going about as well as those premium skill change tickets. Fool's gold, baby. Well, I don't remember off the top of my head how much contact reliable gives your batter. That's pretty close to being a keeper. I wish I knew off the top of my head what the contact bonus of reliable would be at level 5. Barrel it up charisma, reliable, level 5. Um, I think I'm going to keep this for now and go and find out what reliable gives you for contact. Although I don't know, because it's not going to be enough to get barrel it up bonus to 240, that's for sure. I mean, he's sitting at 127 right now. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I really don't like going past the skill set, but it's not going to hit 240. And his performance has been pretty abysmal. I mean, he's usually a little bit below average on my team, but this last week was just absolutely terribly bad. So I really don't want anything to do with barrel it up on this card, to be honest, unless it's like a third skill. Oh, slugger. Looking for a slugger spotlight. Oh man, that is such a good looking skill set with levels and everything, but basically slugger's instinct by itself, so that's obviously not a keeper. And plus, assuming I don't roll something with barrel it up, I'll be able to retrain him for higher I. I mean, Legend as a third skill with Barrel It Up would actually be decent. Although it's still, actually, it might allow him to get to 240, depending on the level of Legend. Or 5 tool. I still call it Legend. Okay, last one. Bunch of nothing, okay. Well, that sucks. I struck out on him completely. Alright, well, see you guys next week with a new video. Thank you.